This LOS is convert balance sheets to common size balance sheets and interpret common size balance sheets. Analysis of the balance sheet. Common size analysis of the balance sheet. So on the left-hand side here, we have three companies, A, B, and C, and this is their balance sheet, and it's in dollars thousands, okay? On the right-hand side, we have the common size balance sheets for companies A, B, and C. So how do we calculate that number? Well, we're going to make everything as a percentage of total assets. So the numerator is each of the line items, and the denominator is the total assets. Recall for the common size income statement, we put everything as a percentage of sales. For the common size analysis of the balance sheet, we put everything as a percentage of total assets. So if I bring up my calculator very quickly, we can look at, for example, company A, cash and cash equivalents, 1,000. Total assets, 3,250. So I do 1,000 divided by 3,250, and I'm multiplying it by 100 to put it in a whole number, and we can see 30.769. Indeed, that rounds to 30.8. So that is a 30.8% of total assets, okay? We can choose any other number along here. Like, for example, if we looked at here, the total current assets, 2,500 divided by 3,250, 2,500 divided by 3,250, and you're going to see 0.76923 times 100, that would be 76.9%, okay? Similarly down here, if we look at the liabilities, assets equals liabilities plus equity, so we're still going to use total assets, or of course it's the same number as total liabilities and shareholders' equity. But for example, if we looked at, let's look at company B here, the total liabilities 2,510 divided by also 3,250 times 100, and you could see 77.23, and indeed there it is, 77.23. So very easy. Everything as percentage of total assets. Total assets is in the denominator, okay, and each line item is the in the numerator. A quick practice question to finish this LOS, as we often do. To gain insight into what portion of a company's assets is liquid, an analyst would most likely use A, the cash ratio, B, the current ratio, or C, common size balance sheets. I really like this question. The correct answer is C. A common size balance sheet expresses all balance sheet accounts as a percentage of total assets. So I wrote here, note the CFA test is an English test subject to accounting and finance. The word portion here is so important. Portion means percentage. So always read carefully and think. 9 times out of 10, when I use this question in training of students, they often answer either the cash ratio or the current ratio because they're looking at a liquidity. They're thinking it's about a liquidity ratio. So they answer the cash or current ratio. But it's not. It says to gain insight into what portion, what percentage of a company's assets is liquid, we would use the common size balance sheets. And that's why I've put this practice question under this LOS. And that's the last slide for this LOS. Thank you.